Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. Y'all Mirage tracking on this fantastic Thanksgiving. I hope you're having a very good Thanksgiving, y'all. On November 23rd, 2023. In this video, we're going to be talking about an Arctic blast that will be making its way through, and also some snow that will also be making its way through for parts of the Rockies, because this system will bring our next snowstorm for parts of the Rockies through the northern U.S. So if you like these videos I be doing, guys, please hit that like button, subscribe, and let's get right into it. So first of all, let's talk about what's going on right now. So you see this little storm that's in the Midwest right now. I mean, not really in the Midwest, like back towards the western U.S. This storm system right here is what's going to bring an Arctic blast. This is what we focus on. This storm system, this next storm system that will be making its way through the central to eastern U.S. will be our next storm system that will bring our next cold front. This is our next cold front. Now, we're not going to see no severe storms. We don't have the ingredients for it. But also, look at this. In the same time, our next storm system, a little bit of low pressure, our surface low down towards Texas, that will be making its way through the southeast. Now, this will not bring no severe storms. It will just bring, only thing it will bring is just some moisture, some cloud cover and some moisture. Not really much in the way of severe storms or even rain. So, I'm not focused on this. I'm focused on this because this is our main topic of this video. This next storm system that will be making its way through the central to eastern U.S. will bring some snow. If you live in parts of the northern U.S., including Michigan, Wisconsin, Illinois, Ohio, Minnesota, places like that, you're going to be seeing some snow. Also, if you live in the Rockies, you will be seeing some snow too. So now, let's get right into our snowfall outlook. So how much snow you going to see if you live in the Rockies? Well, you're going to see a lot of snow. You're going to see a lot of snow. So this is snowfall now until December 2nd. How much snow you can see from now until December 2nd. So if you live in the higher elevations, you're probably going to see a lot more snow, getting anywhere from 14 to 18 inches of snow. If you're not blue, you're going to see anywhere from 3 to 6 inches of snow. So this next storm system will be bringing a lot of snow. So how about the northern U.S., including Wisconsin and Michigan? Y'all will see some snow too. So let's go right in towards the upper Midwest. So upper Midwest, how much snow y'all can see? Well, you're not going to see a whole lot of, oops, now I do want to shoot. Oh, no, oops. Let's go to 10 day. So, if you live in parts of the northern U.S., you're probably not going to see much snow for Wisconsin, but if you live in parts of Michigan, you will see more snow. You've seen anywhere from 10 to 12 inches of snow. If you live in parts of the central to south Michigan, you will see anywhere from 3 to 4 inches of snow. Not really much snow for parts of Wisconsin. You might probably see barely an inch or 2 inches. Not really much. A heck of a snow, but you will see a lot of snow if you live in parts of Michigan, and even parts of northern Ohio, Illinois, Indiana, parts of Iowa, Minnesota. You can see anywhere from an inch to 2 inches of snow. So I'm not saying you ain't gonna see no snow, but you will see a decent amount of snow, enough to pile up the ground. So now let's get right in towards our overall forecast, because we got the storm system we gotta track. Because along with that, if you live in parts of the northeast, the mid-Atlantic, the southeast, this will bring cold air, very cold air, temperatures you haven't seen since January. So now let's get right in towards the overall forecast. So overall snowfall outlook, I do want to show you this. If you live in parts of California, you're going to see lots of snow. If you live in the Rockies, you're going to see lots of snow. If you're in the gray, you barely going to see snow. Parts of the northern U.S., parts of the northeast, including Maine, you're going to see lots of snow too. So now, overall forecast, what's going to happen in the next coming days? So by the time we get towards the end of this week, by the time we get towards Friday, this storm system does start making its way through the Rockies and bringing lots of snow, and also some sleet if you're not pink right there. Parts of Oklahoma, you might be getting some little bit of sleet and possibly some snow. But parts of Kansas, yeah, you're going to be getting some snow too if you live in parts of Kansas. And I do want to show you a snowfall outlook for that, after this. But look at this. By the time we get in towards the beginning of next week, this storm system will start making its way through the northern U.S. and make its way towards Michigan, Wisconsin, and even Illinois. You're going to be seeing lots of snow too, but as we get further out, by the time we get in towards Monday, that storm system does start making its way out. So now let's get right into our snowfall outlook for Kansas. Because yes, if you live in Kansas, look at this. By the time you get in towards, by the time you get further out, by the time we get in towards the 25th of November, you're not going to see a whole lot of snow, but you will see a decent amount. So I want to show you a snowfall outlook for that. Let's go to 10-day outlook. Yes, Kansas. If you love snow, you're going to see it. Look at this. Parts of Kansas, you're going to see anywhere from... you're going to see a lot of snow. Anywhere from 4 to 10 inches of snow to fall now into December 2nd. So you're going to see a lot of snow, especially if you live in parts of central Kansas. Talking about anywhere from 9 to 10 inches of snow. So it's going to be a snowy one for y'all. So, as the storm system makes its way through. So now, let's get right in towards our 5 millibar jet stream height. And this is based on winds 18,000 feet above our head. This is where the jet stream is. The stronger the winds are, the stronger the trough is. So this is what we look for tracking troughs. So by the time we get into the 24th, 25th, look at this. This storm system that's coming from the Rockies will be making its way through the central to southeast U.S. And this system will bring lots of cold air behind it. As the system gets out of here, seem like by the time we get in towards Monday 27th, this trough does get a little bit stronger before it moves out. And look at this. Even by the time we get into the first couple of days in December, our next trough that will start dipping down. So very strong trough that is coming down, and this will bring some cold temperatures behind it. And I'm going to show you the temperatures in a minute. So now our 5 millibar height anomaly. So the red is rigid and the blue is troughing. So when you look for something like this, when you see something like this, this is a trough. When you see something like this is a ridge of high pressure. And in a ridge of high pressure, you expect dry and warmer conditions. If you see something like this, you expect stormy. Not always stormy conditions, but cold fronts, cool weather, rainy weather sometimes. When you see this blue. So by the time we get further out, by the time we get in towards Monday, and yes, guys, I'm going fast because I'm not trying to make this video so long. Like I'm telling you guys, when I'm uploading these videos, they take so long to upload because the problem is I'm doing 4K videos to keep my quality pretty good. So when I'm doing 4K videos, they do take long to upload. So that's why I make these videos short, anywhere from 11 to 15 minutes long. So by the time we get into the 25th, 26th, here comes the storm system. Here comes this trough that will be making its way through the northern U.S. And this trough actually will start to dip right back down again. Look at this. By the time we get in towards Tuesday, 28th, look how strong that trough is. When you see a trough that strong, you know this is going to be some cold temperatures. Temperatures you haven't seen since January. Yes. This is a very big Arctic blast that's coming through. So these temperatures are going to plummet. And look at that, boy. That's a very strong trough. Something we look for a very cold Arctic blast. But by the time this trough moves out, by the time we get into the last day of November, look at this. Region will start to build up. By the time we get towards December. And also look at this, guys. Region in the east, troughing in the west. So now, let's get right in towards our overall temperatures. And y'all will wait for this too. So how cold it's going to be for parts of the U.S. So as we're waking up this morning, this is not today, this is yesterday. As we're waking up this morning right now, temperatures not too much warm if you live in parts of the southeast. Temperatures in the 40s, over 50s to parts of the Carolinas, Georgia, even Florida getting some cool temperatures too. But that's going to change. By the time we get into the 20th, oh, come on, render. By the time we get in towards, waking up on tomorrow, come on, render. Okay, there we go. So waking up on tomorrow morning, which is Friday morning, temperatures, if you live in parts of the northern U.S., temperatures going to be in the teens. And very cold. Temperatures even getting very down close below zero if you live in the higher elevations. So Friday highs. The highs on Friday, if you live in the southern U.S., Expect mild temperatures. If you're in the northern U.S., expect some very cold temperatures. And look at this. Waking up on Saturday morning. How about Saturday morning, 7 p.m.? Look at this. We're going to start some chilly mornings for parts of the northern U.S. and the southeast. Parts of the Rockies, if you live in the Rockies and higher elevations, temperatures can be below zero. Expect temperatures below zero in the negatives, even in the higher elevations of Colorado and Wyoming. But look at this. By the time I get in towards Saturday afternoon, to the south, still gonna be in those mild temperatures, but don't worry, cause it's not gonna stick for long. Once this cold front comes through, and by the time we get to the Sunday morning, waking up on Sunday morning, look at this. There comes this cold front that starts dipping its way down by Sunday morning. Look at this. This right here. This is our cold front. Temperatures for parts of the Carolinas are probably gonna be pretty chilly. Parts of the northern U.S., including the Midwest and the Rockies, even the western U.S., gonna be very chilly for y'all. Even the Northeast for y'all, it's gonna be very chilly for y'all too. So by the time we get in towards Sunday afternoon on November 26th, this cold front start making its way down, and these highs will only be in the 50s for parts of the northern southeast. Parts of the deep south, yes, still gonna be mild for a little bit longer, but not for long. By the time we get in towards Monday morning, this is where this cold front finally starts dipping down. Look at this. Monday morning, temperatures getting very close to the 30s for parts of the southeast. But look at this. Not yet. By the time we get in towards Monday afternoon, still going to be mild just for one more day for parts of the southeast, because that cold front is coming. But the main focus on this Arctic blast will be the northeast. The northeast is what's going to get the brunt of this Arctic blast. So how about Tuesday morning? Look at this. Waking up temperatures in the 20s for parts of the northeast. Even the southeast waking up with temperatures in the upper 30s. So it's going to be a warm one for look. But look at this. The highs on Tuesday will be in the 50s for parts of the southeast. This is where the temperatures will start getting cold again. Look at this. If you live in parts of South Carolina, North Carolina, Georgia, temperatures will only get up into the low 50s, yes. But look at the nighttime hours. Look at the lows on Wednesday morning. How about mid next week? We're getting with temperatures for the first time in the Carolinas in the low 30s. And yes, low 30s. Temperatures anywhere from 29 to 32 degrees right now on Wednesday morning. How about Wednesday afternoon? It's skipping. Okay, here we go. How about Wednesday afternoon? Well, Wednesday afternoon, not this coming Wednesday, the next Wednesday, the 29th of November. Temperatures only going to be in the 50s for parts of the Carolinas. The Northeast, temperatures going to be in the 20s all day. So it's going to be a very cold one for y'all. But look at this. Another cold air blast coming by December for parts of the northern U.S. But look at this. By the time we get into December, things might warm right back up again. By the time we get into December, if you live in the southeast, getting back in those 60s again. So now, temperature anomalies. So how above and how below these temperatures going to be. So right now, if you live in parts of the Midwest, temperatures slightly below average, but this is going to change. So by the time we get towards 25th, 26th, when this cold front starts making its way through, look at this. Very, very strong cold front making its way through, bringing these below average temperatures anomalies all the way down to the southeast. Parts of eastern Kentucky, in North Carolina and Virginia, you got temperatures anomalies reaching anywhere from 19 to 21 degrees below average. But that will a little bit change. Look at this. Parts of the eastern U.S., the mid-Atlantic, seeing these below average temperatures, seeing temperatures anywhere from 9 to 13 degrees below average. And back towards the northern U.S., we had this whole big pocket of above average temperatures. And look at this. By the time we get into December, things will start warming right back up again for the parts of the southeast. So now let's get right in towards our climate prediction center. So the climate prediction center is saying that this cold front will bring some very cold temperatures. So the climate prediction center is saying if you live in parts of the northeast, expect anywhere from 70 to 80% chance of seeing below average temperatures, all for the eastern U.S. If you live in parts of the western U.S., including California, expect near normal to slightly above average temperatures. Precipitation Well, it's going to be pretty dry if you live in parts of the Ohio Valley. Parts of Ohio, Illinois, Indiana, Northern Kentucky, extend all the way far down to Tennessee. You're going to expect some below average precipitation. Anywhere from 60 to 70% chance of seeing below average precipitation. Even for parts of the northern U.S., including the Midwest, including Wyoming, Montana, yes, Idaho, even parts of eastern Washington and Oregon, you're going to see some below average precipitation too. But if you live in the Southwest, you're going to see some above average precipitation. And if you live in Florida, also some above average precipitation. So now 8 to 14 day outlook. Well, by the time we get into December, and if you live in parts of the northern U.S., you are going to be seeing some above average temperatures again. Still going to be below average temperatures for parts of the north and the northeast. And also, if you live in parts of Florida, you might also see some above average temperatures too. Precipitation, well, if you live in the northern U.S., you're going to see slightly slightly below average precipitation. If you live in the southern U.S., you're going to expect above average precipitation. So, this is going to be it for this video. Thanks for watching. Leave a like, subscribe, and I hope you have a very good Thanksgiving. And I'll see you on my next video. Peace.